What's good, y'all? It's Ali back at it with another fam mental model video for young American men in which I give you guys mental models you can use to become extremely competent, extremely successful, so we can save the United States of America. So let's get right into it. So today we're talking about improve, because I want you guys to be constantly improving, getting better, getting stronger, getting faster, getting smarter, getting richer, getting more influential, because that's the only way we save the country. If you guys aren't becoming more capable and constantly improving, how the fuck can we even improve the country? How can we improve America? Because a country, America, is made up of its people. And if its people are not getting better, the country does not get better. Makes sense? So you guys need to be constantly improving. But of course, you guys are like, okay, Ali, well, how do I do that? How do I ensure I'm always improving and never not improving? Because in truth, in reality, it's either you're improving or you're dying. There is no I'm stable, because you get older, you age, you lose energy. So it's either you're actually getting fucking better or you're dying and shit is getting worse for you. So okay. So what do I mean by improve in the context of you guys becoming a lot more capable and accomplished? I mean question yourself. You niggas all need to be questioning yourselves more. All the time. And the reason why I believe this video is so important, because a lot of guys, when it comes to questioning themselves, a lot of you stupid niggas, you guys got egos. You're like, oh, no, I'm good enough. I'm great. I'm doing what I need to do. Blah, 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 blah. I'm working hard enough. I'm making the sacrifices. I'm disciplined. I'm consistent. I'm whatever. Because really, you're actually not. You're just so fucking scared to question yourself because your ego is that fucking fragile. Because your ego is so fragile. You're like, no, I think I'm working hard enough. I'm good. I don't need to question anything. I don't need to be critical of myself. So a lot of you guys are really just pussies and you're fucking hiding it. You're so fucking afraid to be like, am I actually working hard enough? Is this good enough? Am I making the sacrifices I need to be making to accomplish my mission or my purpose? Am I as consistent as I think I am? Am I as focused as I think I am? You guys are definitely afraid to ask yourselves that, because you believe, if you realize that if you're not actually working as hard as you thought you would, everything comes crashing down for you. You're like, oh, it's over. I'm done. I suck. I'll never win again. And that's fucking retarded, obviously. Because the only way to actually ensure you're always improving, you're always working as hard as you could, you're always making sure your focusing is increasing, your discipline, your consistency, the sacrifices you are making for the sake of your goals, for your purpose, for the mission that you're on right now, is to question yourself. Because how the fuck do you know if you never question? You're just assuming. And a lot of you guys assume because of what I was just saying before, because you're scared. You're scared to be wrong. And it's stupid, bro. Look, when it comes to questioning yourself, I think a lot of guys have this idea that when you question yourself, it's an insult. When you question yourself, you're actually hurting yourself, or it's bad to question yourself because, oh, that means you doubt yourself, and that means you're uncertain, and that means you don't believe in yourself, so that means you're never going to be successful, or yada, yada, yada. Guys, understand. Believing yourself is always going to be important. Believing in yourself and your abilities is always going to be important. The lion is only the king of the jungle because he only ever sees himself as the king. And if he doesn't see himself as the king, he would no longer be the king, because the lion doesn't have any of the cold ass abilities that you would think it should have. The lion's not the fastest. It's not the strongest. It's not the smartest. But it's not even in the fucking jungle. It's in the savannah, bro. But somehow it's still the king of the jungle, and everybody respects the lion is that because of the lion's mentality. So yes, believing in yourself and your abilities is important. But what you guys need to understand, to ensure that your abilities are getting better or improving, you have to actually be checking if they are. So you have to question yourself. You're not insulting yourself by questioning yourself. It's not an insult. What you're actually doing is refining your abilities. You're improving your abilities. That's what winners fucking do. Winners are always improving their abilities and finding ways to do that. And how do they do that? They're like, am I working as hard as I could? Am I as focused as I think I am? Am I making the sacrifices I need to make? Is there more sacrifices I could be making? Could I be working harder? Could I be having more hard conversations right now? Could I be cutting off more niggas? Could I be eating better than I am now? Could I be working out harder? You see, the list goes on, and you can just extrapolate this to whatever your goals are. Like, you need to be making sure you're improving to be always improving. The only way you actually know you are working hard enough and you're actually a cold ass nigga is if you're always checking. Like, doesn't this make sense, y'all? Like, if you actually always have to be checking, you know? Because even for me, I think I'm the coldest nigga on the planet right now. I'll be honest. I'm a real ass nigga. But the only reason why I'd be able to even believe that is if I'm checking. I'm constantly doing that, even for these videos I'm making now. For everything I do, y'all. Understand something. Like, I'm always checking. I'm like, is this really good enough? Could I be doing more? Could I explain more? Maybe I should draw more to help guys understand. I don't know. Like, I'm not doubting myself in terms of my ability. I'm just doubting I'm going as hard as I could be. And that's the very important distinction. You're not doubting yourself. You're doubting the limitations that you put on yourself to ensure you don't have limits. In order to ensure you don't have limits, you must doubt your limitations. And by questioning yourself, that's how you do it. So that's what I want you guys to simply do. This is how you guys always improve. This is all self-improvement is. Self-improvement is just constantly asking yourself questions about all your capabilities and skills right now and seeing if they're as good as they actually could be. And you know what's fucking funny? You always end up realizing, because you guys have already experienced this, of course. You always end up realizing when you question yourself, you're not as good as you could be. There's always room for improvement. That's why they make that statement. But the only way you know, or the only way that there's always room for improvement is true for you, is if you check on yourself. Because every single time you check, you realize, well, shit, I could actually be working a lot harder. I could be more consistent. I could be saying no to a lot more of this bullshit. I could be less distracted. I could be focusing on politics a lot more and what's going on in my country. Because the more aware I am of what's going on in my country, the better I can serve my country with whatever mission I'm on or my purpose is and whatever part of society I am to spread my message about, hey, this is the fuck shit going on in America. We need to fix this shit. And I use whatever influence or abilities I'm gaining with my path, because I want you guys to be on all paths in America, not just the government, in all paths, so you can spread an America first, an America only message, a Christian nationalist message. Understand? So you do that, or you ensure that happens, or you're always improving with that through the questions. So that's what it is, guys. This is what it takes to improve. This is what self-improvement is in a nutshell. It's just asking yourself questions forever. Because the more questions you ask about yourself and your abilities, the more room you actually realize you have to improve, which means it's endless improvement. The minute you stop questioning yourself is the minute you stop improving. That's a fucking fact. So yeah, man. So let me know how you guys felt about this. Does this make sense? You niggas understand what it takes to improve? And you see why I always ask that question? You see, I even do it myself. Look at all my fucking videos, niggas. I always ask that at the end of videos when I make these videos. Does that make sense? You see, I'm telling you, I'm that nigga. I do this shit. There's no cap in my raps. Like, I do this shit. But you see why I asked that? See, I even ask. I'm like, hey, do you guys understand this? Does this make sense? Because I'm like, if it doesn't, I want to improve it. You see what I'm saying? I don't just assume, okay, you niggas all understood that. Great. No, I'm like, okay, do you guys actually understand this? You know, so let me know. If this made sense, then like the damn video. So more guys can join the fam. This is for young American men. So more guys can watch this and understand what it takes to improve. To understand that questioning yourself does not mean you doubt yourself. Questioning yourself just ensures you don't actually have any limitations, or you're giving yourself false limitations, you know? Because you can't outwork your beliefs. If you believe you're working as hard as you can right now, you actually are limited in your ability to work hard. But if you question yourself and check and realize, whoa, shit, I'm not actually working as hard as I could be, then boom, you're able to now start working harder. So that's how I want you guys to operate. So like the damn video so more guys can join the fam, see this shit, you know, and we can save America, of course. And I'm dropping heat like this every single fucking day. So make sure to follow and subscribe as well, of course. And also join the fam movement membership down below. You guys can just hit the link, join the Patreon, so you can help support your boy with this movement so I can keep dropping heat like this every single day, or continue to do it, or do it at a higher level, of course. So come support your boy as much as possible. And with that being said, I'll catch you niggas in the next video. Deuces.